The bones in the basement. Philip thought about his questions again 20 years later. This time, however, something happened that made him hunt for answers. Philip came across some Albertosaurus bones in the basement of the American Museum of Natural History, the museum where Barnum Brown had worked. He could tell that the bones were from the Badlands in Canada. Philip saw that Brown had found at least 9 Albertosaurs in one spot. He also saw that Brown had taken only a few bones from each animal. More bones were still buried in the Badlands, waiting to be discovered. This fossil bone from an Albertosaurus was first discovered by Barnum Brown in Alberta, Canada, and then rediscovered by Philip Currie in New York City. The bones in the Badlands. Philip had discovered more than bones at the museum. He also found Brown's field notes and a photo of Brown's site. Using these clues, Philip was able to find the bone bed. Locating the spot was just the first step. However, Philip and his team worked for months to dig out each fossil. At least 22 Albertosaurus were buried in the rock. After the work was done, a new question came up. Did finding many fossils together prove that animals had lived, died, and even hunted as a group? Did you find 3 facts yet and write them down? If you haven't, remember to keep thinking about that. And you can always pause my video so that you have a chance to write down or see what you need to. What may have happened? Philip knew there could be other reasons for the fossils being together. Many of these ideas only brought up more questions. However, for example, the Albertosaurus could have died in quicksand, yet different kinds of dinosaurs could die in the quicksand. Philip had found the fossils of only one kind of Albertosaurus. Maybe the Albertosaurus had gathered to lay eggs. If so, however, the fossils should have been about the same age and size. Yet Philip had found small, young animals as well as large, old animals. Philip's hunt had ended, yet he needed more evidence to show that the meat eaters had lived together. Scientists know that dinosaurs laid eggs because fossil eggs of several kinds of dinosaurs have been found. Here's a picture of some fossil eggs. More groups of meat eaters. More evidence came when a paleontologist named Rodflew Correa found Philip. Correa was calling from Argentina. He also had found a spot where a group of meat-eating dinosaurs were buried. So perhaps meat-eating dinosaurs did live in groups after all. Scientists found more places with groups of meat-eating dinosaurs. These places were all over Arizona, Montana, South Dakota, Utah, Mongolia, and Zimbabwe. Philip also looked carefully at the footprints of meat-eating dinosaurs in the Peace River Canyon of Canada. The footprints show that meat-eating dinosaurs may have traveled together. Oh, look at that picture. By studying fossils, experts can create models like this life-size Albertosaurus. Digging deeper. Did some meat-eating dinosaurs spend time living and hunting together? Scientists still aren't sure. They can only make smart guesses based on the fossils they have found. Other questions are still unanswered as well. Why did the Albertosaurus at Brown's site die? What killed so many animals at one time? A big storm? A forest? A forest fire? Philip Currie says that a paleontologist is like a detective. The mysterious death happened millions of years ago. No one saw it. Using clues, the scientist tries to tell what happened. How and why? As long as there are fossils waiting to be found, the investigation continues. And that is the end of the Albertosaurus mystery. Next time we'll dig deeper with the story and we're going to look at point of view. Please finish your fact sheet and have a wonderful rest of your day.